Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a testament to human strength and resilience in facing life's challenges. If you tried opening up just once today, what's the first thing you would share? And who would you trust enough to hear it without judgment? If this spoke to you, give Hi Day Psych a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new story or insight. See you in the next video. I've placed the interaction prompts so they flow naturally and invite personal reflection without breaking the storytelling. If you want, I can now tighten sentence length and pacing, so it reads with more rhythm for voiceover recording. Would you like me to do that? But this guardedness hinders the ability to form meaningful connections and reinforces the need to rely solely on oneself for validation. If you've learned to cope with trauma through hyper-independence, you probably dislike needing others and having them need you. You trust only yourself, expect others to feel the same, and have a strong need for control, avoiding delegation or collaboration for fear of disappointment. Do you feel safe only when you're in complete control of everything? And what might happen if you allowed just one person to share that control with you? Recognizing the signs of hyper-independence is the first step to breaking free. Seeking help from trauma-trained professionals facilitates the journey towards self-compassion and healthier relationships. Healing from trauma is a courageous and transformative process. No one should have to go through it alone. This is why people with hyper-independence often suffer from chronic stress and burnout. They downplay their emotional needs in favor of tasks, accomplishments, or helping others. Examples include not seeking emotional support, avoiding conversations about feelings, refusing to acknowledge pain, and burying emotions deep inside, which can lead to numbness, disconnection, fear of intimacy, and insecure attachment. Do you ever take care of everyone else except yourself? And if so, when was the last time you paused to ask, what do I need right now? Hyperindependence can also manifest as a fear of intimacy and deep emotional connections. Forming close bonds requires vulnerability and trust, which can be daunting for someone who has experienced trauma. You may feel better keeping people at an emotional distance to shield yourself from potential pain. When was the last time you truly said thank you and allowed someone to help you? Did it feel like relief, or did part of you want to pull away? Do you find it difficult to share your feelings and open up to others? Does it make you feel weak or uncomfortable to express emotional vulnerability? People with hyper-independence tend to have a protective barrier around their feelings, potentially caused by past experiences of abandonment, broken trust, or betrayal. These negative experiences cause them to fear that opening up will only lead to judgment and rejection, making them believe they're better off suppressing their emotions. If someone asked, "How are you really feeling?" would you answer honestly or avoid the question? And if you did answer, would it be the truth, or just the version you think they can handle? Another sign is becoming so focused on staying strong and self-sufficient that it leads you to neglect your own emotional needs. When you need help, do you speak up, or do you just smile and say, "I'm fine to hide the truth"? And if someone ever insisted on helping you anyway, did it make you feel comforted or uncomfortable? Even when offered genuine help or support, hyper-independent individuals often struggle to accept it. They may feel uncomfortable or even undeserving of it, as their trauma response convinces them that accepting help equates to weakness. Many go to great lengths to prove they can handle any challenge without assistance, even if it means neglecting their own well-being. But these behaviors can quickly lead to loneliness, burnout, and emotional exhaustion. Have you ever felt too independent to the point where you don't want anyone's help, even when you're exhausted? And in those moments, did you secretly wish someone would notice without you having to ask? Here's how we can find out whether our hyperindependence is actually a trauma response. According to counselor Dr. Joanne Frederick, Traumatic experiences can lead to a belief that relying on others makes one vulnerable to further pain and disappointment, which often results in a strong reluctance to seek help. If you have hyper-independence, you may distance yourself from others and avoid asking for help because you believe that you can handle everything on your own. This tendency to be overly self-reliant, however, exacerbates feelings of isolation and intensifies the trauma's emotional burden. Welcome to Hi Day Psych, where we explore the hidden corners of the mind to better understand and heal ourselves. If you feel the stories here speak to your heart, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Traumatic experiences can have a profound impact on an individual's psyche and coping mechanisms. While some people may display visible signs of distress or seek support from others, others may develop a hyper-independent attitude as a trauma response. Psychologist Dr. Amy Marshall explains that this hyper-independence is a coping mechanism that emerges from the need to protect oneself from further pain and vulnerability. And while independence is generally seen as a positive trait, hyper-independence can lead to isolation and emotional detachment, hindering the healing process.